Guys, I got an absolute awesome opportunity for you guys today. We're going to be able to tour the very last 747-8 ever built. This is it, straight out of the factory. Aaron, I don't think this one's going to fit in the shop, buddy.
Oh, hey, add-on. Think about this add-on we're doing.
I can even walk underneath it without ducking my head. So I'm going to hope I don't misspeak on this, but I believe this creature, I'm going to call it a creature, is approximately 250 feet long. It's about 225 feet across and has a maximum takeoff weight of around 950,000 pounds. This is a whole new meaning to an 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
Whole new meaning to an 18-wheeler. Yeah. Did you know that the 747 was originally built to be a military freighter aircraft? That's why the cockpit's up high in the bump so they can load a cargo in the front. But they went with a different aircraft. It was the what was the different aircraft they went with for military? C5. Lockheed Martin C5 took it, so they reconverted this into a passenger and civilian freight aircraft. Started building these in 1970. Pan Am was the first customer.
Really?
There's over 1,500 of them made, and this is the very last one. This is it.
Wow. And we get to see it.
I know. We're like one of 300 people that get to see this thing before it goes to work. So, all right, let's not waste any time. I'm just in awe. I just keep panning like, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
You know one thing? I would like to see what I look like in a pilot's seat.
That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Do they have booster seats on these? That's going to be.
That's going to be a question we're going to have for you. They do. They do have booster seats.
Well, there's a chance, but I don't think you're going to pass the eyesight or IQ test.
IQ I can probably pass. I don't know about the height. The height's what's got me.
All right. Well, we kind of got full realm to walk around this thing. Let's do it.
What?
How fast do you think the dozer would go with one of those on the back?
Oh yeah, Jerry'd be really impressed.
I don't know if he'd be impressed. I don't know if he can see around it. Now I'm gonna go out on the limb here. I believe that is the GE Next Gen engine, which is just on the newer ones. I think you can tell it from the Batman cutout on the back. I think this is around 60,000 pounds of thrust.
Man, now we're talking my language.
Isn't that incredible? They look so simple, but they're such mean, fire-breathing monsters.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Oh, we need to get. You got to see this landing gear. This landing gear is awesome.
I might put that on a race car. Guys, by no means am I pretending I'm an expert on this, but a few things I do know is these tires are about 4.5 feet tall, and I believe they're rated for like 225 mile an hour, which is incredible. So the main landing gear on this thing, these actuators right here will actually steer this about 22 degrees so they can land in like a crosswinds landing scenario. And I don't know how much you'll be able to see just kind of peeking up in there, but the gussetry, the level of craftsmanship on these things is absolutely insane. Yes, sir.
You can see better the other one, they got the lights on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, check that out. Look at that. That is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Crazy.
Man, that's bigger than my house in there.
I know, but just I keep going back to the craftsmanship, but man, just the way these things are built. Just random cool stuff like this right here. This is the brake life pad indicator. See how it's all the way out, which is new, which it ought to be. It's a new airplane. This controls, it keeps the tires tilted back so the rear ones mount first and then the front ones. But that is pretty cool. It's not every day you get a look at the belly of the beast.
No.
Can you imagine riding up in there?
Oh my goodness, it's insane. So this is the other main landing gear. This is actually on the wing, not on the body. I'm probably using my terminology wrong, so I apologize if airplane people are watching this, but there's a lot of trap doors on these things.
Yeah, there is.
Because that door has to fold open for this to go up, and that door folds down for this to go that way. I know, it's like we say with slope on camera. this camera is not going to do anything to the size of this thing. Now, these here do not tilt or steer. These here stay straight ahead. But that basically allows them to land in, we'll go crosswind landings.
Yeah.
That sounds good, right?
22 degrees.
Yeah, 20 degrees of tilt, so. All right. What a beast. What a beast, guys.
Yes, it is.
All right, man, behind the scenes, you're up. You need your little laser pointer, and I want a tutorial of what everything up there does.
Oh my, already?
Go.
I got the starter down.
You would, yeah, the starter. So this right here, we have figured out is the starter. I'm gonna call that the auxiliary gearbox. That's what I'm gonna go with. I also have figured out that is the oil tank. May have had some help from a friend, but it's the oil tank. We're going with that.
Yes.
These, you remember what these are? You're in class.
Them are the vents.
Breathers.
Breathers, but
Terminology, buddy.
yeah.
Terminology.
Yeah, sorry.
The black thing. You know what the black thing is?
Yes, that's the generator.
It's not the alternator, so we'll call it a generator.
Yes.
Man, what?
What kind of oil they run in this thing?
Oh, 10W40 Valvoline, I'm sure. I'm going with some,
High mileage.
yeah, high mileage synthetic is what I'm going with. Man, this whole piece of machinery, I'm just sitting here in absolute awe. So this is a bypass fan. So right here's the duct where the bypass air comes from. Incredible. Like I said, guys, I don't pretend to be an expert on this. Just had an awesome opportunity. Look, it's got a muffler on it up there. I'm guessing that's probably not the muffler, but kind of looks like one.
Good. Looks good.
It looks good.
Flow masters on it.
Yeah.
That is cool. Look at this thing.
It's massive.
So it's pretty cool. These the cargo system they got in here. These little rollers spin all the way around,
And then
these are the drive wheels, and those drive wheels will actually turn as well and push stuff all different directions. And it's like a video game. You just got your local joystick over here, and keep going. All the red stuff right here. I'm gonna get in trouble for pushing buttons. That locks your pallet in.
Pushing buttons.
I know. I asked. I think. Oh, now look what I did. I tore it up. Oh, well,
There you go.
they'll never know I was here. Got the front cargo door open.
Yep.
You could drive a bus through that thing.
Yeah.
Crazy. I believe, again, don't quote me on this, the payload of this thing, cargo-wise, is about 120,000 pounds.
And that's crazy.
It's insane.
Picking 120,000 pounds up off the ground.
Did I get that right? Was it 120,000 pounds or 120,000 kilos? I think it's 120,000 kilos.
Kilos.
Yeah, which is 363,000 pounds.
Yeah, because it's good for what? Like up to 950,000?
See, I caught myself and corrected myself all at the same time.
Yeah, it's good for like, no, that's full of fuel.
Do you think the Roll King fan is factory? Or do you think that's an accessory?
Oh, no, that's factory.
That's factory?
Yeah.
I like the ventilation system. So do you know what the thing is up here for? You know what that's for?
That is, I'm just taking a guess. That is your load limit, not to exceed that point when you load.
Yeah, so I'm guessing the taller pallets, that catches them, because right here is where the upper deck starts, and they don't want to
nothing
damage it.
crashing through there.
We can't have a crash in the crash.
No.
All right, we are getting ready to go up the steps and check out the upper deck.
Good to see you.
We are not going to fly this thing with you sitting there. Way too many buttons for you. No.
I want to go back to school.
You need to go back to welding there, little buddy.
There is a lot of buttons.
I think I hear this guy saying it's time to go.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Awesome. That's the emergency exit.
That looks like a fun ride down right there. So, yeah, thank you. I know this is completely different than what we do on a normal basis.
Yes, it is.
So what an incredible opportunity. We actually, I just got to shake hands with the guy that flew this thing from the factory to here.
To here, yeah.
I'll throw a picture in there if I can remember
I
it. But
can't believe out of all four of us, they picked me in the front seat as co-pilot.
well, you're the only one to fit because it's short guy. You don't even know which seat is which.
I thought for sure they put the slide out for me so I could come out.
That looks like a fun ride, but I think that's for emergency purposes only.
Yeah.
But man,
Oh, this was neat.
863. You guys see that number? If you guys see any of your favorite YouTubers flying that number, 863, that is this plane, the last one The last 747-8
Yep.
ever built. It is brand new. It has not been put into service. It has not hauled its first piece of cargo, but that's probably all. That's probably all going to change tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's an exciting trip.
It's the first time I've got to see an airplane
Here's
other than at an airport on the tarmac just loading. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I wish we would have got to spend a little more time in the cockpit, but I get it. They got a lot more people here that are much more important than us to get through this line.
Yeah.
But it was still cool just to see this thing, be able to walk around it.
Kind of scary though for me, you know, coming to something like this with both of my bosses. Matt Curse over there.
Does he even know we call him that yet, Matt Curse?
No, he don't know that yet. He don't know that part of it.
All right, guys, that's going to be a wrap on this one. Like I said, it's a completely different video, but I was not going to pass up this opportunity. Kind of a once-in-a-lifetime deal. It's obviously not going to come around again.
Kind of like hiring me full time. I mean, this plane got a lot in common.
Oh my goodness, this plane's a little taller than you. I think it's got a little more grunt.
Yeah.
But hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up. We'll be back in the dirt soon. You want to make sure you don't miss that. If you haven't already, I consider subscribing. That way, we'll catch you on the next one. Later.
See you guys.